was relatively small. It was a group of 6 people. Back then, the MA, we did not have the PhD at that time, the MA was a 90-credit program. And all students were required to complete both a thesis, a real thesis, and an internship. And so it was an extraordinarily demanding program. And after a number of years here, undertaking work associated with that, supervising students and so forth, it became increasingly obvious that the program expectations at the MA level far exceeded any other program in North America, or in fact anywhere in the world. And so Dave Mitchell in particular spearheaded the creation of the PhD in EdTech, partially with the argument that the theses that our MAs were doing were the equivalent of a dissertation. So subsequent to the application for the successful application for the PhD program, we reduced the MA program from 90 to 60 credits, but we felt that we were diluting the program by just cutting 30 credits off, so we ended up requiring all students to do both an internship and a thesis anyway, and we just gave them fewer credits, which we thought was fine, because they got very good training. We still had 13 required courses back then, and so the MA remained very, very demanding, but now we had a PhD program, which I can't remember the exact date of. My guess is that that was initiated in the late 80s. My guess. I'll have to check on that. Moving forward, the programs evolved. We also had at that time a diploma program, and for a short period of time, we created what we thought was a very innovative program called the DCAL, which was a diploma in instructional computing. And this was when technology and computers were just beginning to be introduced into classrooms. And there was considerable demand for teachers, K-12 teachers in particular, to acquire skills associated with the integration of technology into the classroom. And so for a number of years, we very successfully ran the DCAL program and essentially provided professional development for the English school boards across the island and province. Eventually, the demand for that particular program was eliminated because teachers received professional development from the school boards and so forth, so we phased that out. But nonetheless, the diploma program, of course, continues to exist to this day. That actually is a 30-credit program. The MA is a 45-credit program, and of course the PhD is 90, all of which are still highly successful. This program started, or these set of programs started in 1968, and Gary Boyd, in fact, was one of the first to join the group. He was half-time, seconded from AVD, Audiovisual Department, and that's back when AV was slide tape. That was very interesting, cutting-edge stuff. Of course, we had video, and Concordia actually distinguished itself for integrating or attempting to integrate technology into its classrooms. So the whole hall building, for example, was equipped with TVs in these large classrooms with the intention that something akin to distance education would be introduced into the on-site classrooms. And this innovation helped the AV department and educational technology to develop expertise associated with the use of technology in educational environments.